Well, another early start to the day. Let's get old Rebel fired up. Oh. Almost done the trucking, but had someone give me a call yesterday, so went out and reloaded. Gonna run it in this morning. Oil pressure's good. Ugh. Took 2 days off, went to a sheepdog training camp. Dogs did pretty good for not being worked as hard as they should be and as often as they should be. They forget, or rather they forget that they need to listen to the person telling them what to do. As much as they do, they just get really excited and work the sheep. So, but we got through that. Towards the end they were doing okay. Window was filthy. Went out for 25 miles on dirt last night. And so that's always lovely when your truck gets covered in dirt. It is what it is. Not as cold this morning as it was last couple. Last couple's been 46, mid 40s. This morning it's 54, so that's nice. I actually layered up this morning, put on a winter coat, sweatshirt. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna let this girl warm up a bit. Talk to you at the elevator. Well, harvest is definitely slowed down. This here guy just got probed. He's gonna go either to the building where this guy is at. He just got there, or he's gonna go out. I don't know if I can't see his sons in my way. There's a pile back that direction. So I'm gonna go ahead and get across this wonderfully wide scale they built. Get back with you. So I guess I got lucky today. Had to come out to the pile. Kind of stinks, but he's the same stuff. But since he had the train on, or the doubles, he didn't have to come over here. Bummer. Big old pile of grain though, huh? Then what they'll do with it is they'll tarp it. But oh, I'm winded. Sorry about that. I just had to come to Jesus meeting with one of the dogs about jumping out of the pickup when they weren't asked. So here's all the little guys. We're moving them some better pasture over there. I've been trying to work them a little bit so they're not too wild. Come here, Bear Bear. Down. I didn't say you could go nowhere. Away. Out. There. There. Where'd Katie go? Hey. Ah. When the smaller groups, he works in too tight and they all explode. And when I work one of the bigger groups, they kind of do this on him, so he's got to back, kind of learn to stay back a bit. Hey! There! There! Down. We'll get these little ones to know that they can get down. Get a little bit of pressure from the dog, but can still come the right direction. Away. There. There. Katie's loving being off her leash. I gotta start walking up the hill here because I don't want to walk them through the little bit of oats and chicken feed there that we might be able to combine yet. I don't know. We'll try it, probably. Maybe we'll get enough of some kind of seed to put back in the ground in the spring. But between the lack of rain right when we planted it, it rained that night, and then it was like 3 weeks with nothing. And then the hail came. So, yeah, good stuff. Anyway, we're gonna go over by that tractor. So we're gonna end up. Just gotta walk them around the field here. Again, sorry for me sucking wind, but I was chasing down a dog with the flag for a while. So, anyway, it's another hot one. Now we're all starting to get a little bit tighter bunch. Guess I gotta walk over here further. Give the dog some distance to clear that field and let him work and do his job. There. Hey. There. There. Down. Down. And we're just kind of taking it easy, drifting. We'll make him keep the sheep our direction. And we'll walk over here. Nice slow pace. Don't know if you can really see in this field out here all that good, that one with all the bales on it. The grayer looking areas is where a lot of alfalfas came back and bloomed. So, and it's really green yet. The grasshoppers haven't hit it and moved onto it quite yet. Of course, once everybody got done cutting in our area, they hey, there, let go, down, down, hey, get down. Grasshoppers moved in once everybody cut their fields, so yay for that. That being said, it's been a fairly nice, really it's been a wet summer, so it was really nice to have more of the green up than we normally get. Normally it all looks Well, a good example is right out there. You can see where I cut and baled some and where I didn't. This time of year, it usually looks like where I didn't cut over there. Just brown, not much there. So, this is coming back okay for being on this clay and the top of the hilltop. We've grazed this earlier. Get around. Good boy. I'm just doing what I can to kind of keep them out of that field, and still expecting the dog to bring them to me, which I haven't. Kind of watching him. He gets a little bitey when they're not moving, but they're all moving pretty good, so I don't think he's too terribly bad on that. Get around. Get around. There. But yeah, these are all the ram lambs. For the most part, hey! For the most part, they're looking pretty good. So, we'll just kind of get them over here in this corner on some of this stuff, and we'll let them go to town. Bear, bear. Go by, go by. Go by. Let go. Go by. See, I mean, they bunch up, then they get a little bitey, but you'll get them pushed over here in a second. Once they get over here, they'll away. Good boy. Good boy. Bear, bear. That'll do. Hey, bear, bear. That'll do. Up. Up. Good boy. Down. And we'll kind of let them just go around here, and we'll let him get a breath. Stay. While we set up the net. And these guys will just love eating up here in this corner. So let's get the pen set up. Alrighty, got the pen up, got sheet move, filling up the water. It's hot. I'm gonna head in and get something to drink and charge the phone. It's about ready to go dead on me, so I can't do no more videoing if I wanted to. Alrighty, well, thing about owning a trucking company in harvest season, you never know what you're doing from 1 minute to the next. Came way out, way out on dirt roads. To the point, this is an expensive load of grain because it is. It's way out here. But, hey, we get to see some of the breaks anyhow. Don't know why they expect people to come in on the roads that out here for this. It's a Hooterite Colony owns it. That's one of their trucks. And my theory is, if the Hooterites are paying you to do something, it's because they've done the math, and it's cheaper to have someone else do it and wreck their own crap than themselves do it. So I guess this morning that guy took 600 bushels out of here instead of his 900 or 1,000 he should have. He's probably good for 900 and some. I'm good for 1,100. And he only took 6. So that, if that tells you anything, when it's not even their own trucks, that they don't want to wreck stuff. Know what it is, on how wonderful it is up here. On the plus side, hey, we could be down south. Got yucca. Of course, we got the lovely desert plants. You know, even in Montana, you got to watch where you sit down out here and walk. Nice gravel hilltop here, though. Pretty country. Pretty country. My truck is filthy. But anyway, so that's kind of makes it hard to make YouTube videos or plan out a day. When I woke up at 5:30, took a load of grain in, moving sheep, planning on moving more sheep. They call, hey, we need you back out there. You know, 3.5 hours later, even though I'm only probably, I'm not even 50 miles away from the house. It just takes time. So, but I do wish we had some trees growing on our place. As far as like wild trees like this, something where you can just kind of go out, go sit in the shade a while. All that wonderful stuff that we don't get to do at the house. So, got some ponderosas out here. They're doing okay. This one here must have wind or lightning got it, I reckon. But zoom out here a little bit. Kind of nice. Like I said, the Hutterites own and operate this out here, so almost be about back to as natural as you can be, because they're only interested in it for the farming. Not much of the soil health or much of anything else. So mostly, I think there's some colonies that get big into it, but for the most part, all the big wigs up in Canada tell them what they do. So, alright, that's hot. I'm gonna go sit in my truck. I got half a grain cart dumped on me. They don't, going up and down these hills, they didn't fill it up, so she went back to go get some more for me. Hopefully I'll get out of here and back to Denton in time to get unloaded tonight. Otherwise, yeah, I might have to charge a storage fee for the grain. I told them this is all being cut with a custom cutter, and I told them that, you know, to try to line up better work for me, I gave them a decent quote on what I wanted for a bushel for driving out here. Well, not even this far out, but for driving out here. And he didn't want it, and I told him fill-in work would be more. But anyway, all right. See how the day plays out.